Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who is booking, making purchases off the website, pledges to the Patreon, sending things to the P.O. box, purchases off the wish list, tipping the Clarista, and all of the things. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. On the day that this is being recorded, it is a full moon in Leo. And you know what I've really been feeling? Intuitively, there's been a lot going on with like the solar flares, like the certain frequency of like the solar flares, and then like maybe even the Schumann resonance. There's a lot that is coming. Okay, so the Lionsgate portal, it seems to be very significant, okay, as far as like what it was that you were like manifesting, or your intentions, or what you were doing. Like there's something about like since then, like you know, there's been some sort of integration to align with whatever that is. And I feel like this full moon, well, I don't know if it's necessarily closing out all of those cycles. I do feel like it is closing out a certain cycle that is tied to those intentions or that energy or something along those lines. Okay, so if you could, like, you know, take a look back in your journal or something like that, or if you just remember like what you had going on around like the Lionsgate portal and what your intentions were and things like that, definitely see if, you know, because I'm seeing that kind of evident in my life, and I'm just wondering, I feel like it's a similar, I feel like a lot of things. Oh gosh. You know what? The light AM, I'm glad I can be of service. Anyways, guys, so we're gonna start out with the Moonology deck. You know, it's a full moon. I love you guys so much. I love all of you so very much. I hope you're doing well and enjoying this energy. Okay. Oh gosh. Alright, what does the collective need to know here? Show the world the real you. Okay. Full moon Aquarius. I think we're still in Aquarius season, aren't we? Believe so. It's time to take action. Okay. Is Aries the next season, guys? Or am I wrong? Or is it Pisces? It's Pisces, isn't it? Never mind. Or is it? Is it Pisces or Aries? Because I feel like there's something is Aries season after Pisces season? Pisces, then Aries. Okay. Something and I know this may seem like a long time from now, right? Because it's like, you know, we're still in the middle of Aquarius. Something by Aries season, okay? There will definitely be a big shift and change, okay? It feels like, all right? As far as movement, okay? It's like something could be still. I don't want to say stagnant. I feel like it's just still, okay? And I almost feel like for some of you, there's like this energy of like there's maybe like a reason why something maybe still, because there are some other like maybe worldly or more practical things that you are handling right now, but also too, it's that integration of that. I really do feel like it's an integration of that 8-8 portal energy. The work that you did, yeah, your hard work is paying off. The work that you did during the 8-8 portal, or, you know, like I said, your intentions, what you put out there, this is something that is like you're integrating at this time, okay? Okay. Okay. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Okay, let's see what this is. Shall we? Let us see what this is. Ugh. I can't decide on this one, okay? I was like, what deck do I want to use? Thank you. The star keeps, yeah, and the Empress. This is what I'm saying. Like, you're, integrating something. Now, tell me what this show the world the real you is for the collective. Dang. The Three of Wands. Okay. Okay, so some of you are in a, situation, not a situation, again, and there's a reason why, okay? Like, again, going back to that, maybe like that still energy or something like that. It's because the way that you, with this Three of Wands, right? We definitely have like a ship coming in, okay? But also too, this is the way that you perceive things, okay? So something, you could be going through an experience, okay? And you could be keeping that to yourself, possibly for some of you. But I honestly feel as though it's like, I almost feel like the divine wants to show off, like in your life, right? So, but it's hard for the divine to do that if you are keeping your experience to yourself, right? So if you're going through something, or you're, you know what I mean? Because there is something about the way that you perceive your situation, the way that you, with this Hermit at the bottom of the deck, right? This is you looking at it, at whatever this is, in a far wiser, more like beyond your time, type of energy, right? And, you know, again, you could really be keeping this to yourself, because you may just be like, well, nobody really probably will understand what I'm even saying, right? Like, it's a matter of, you know, but it's time for, you know, a group of collective people, right, to really express how they move through things, or how they experience things, or how they, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, it's almost like, it's like you do things in a like 5D type of mindset, right? Like, you know, it's rather than, you know, say for instance, you know, you kind of run into a situation, right? And probably a lot of you just immediately jump within rather than trying to solve without. That could be something with this, or it's just, I feel like you handle things, at a higher frequency, or like, you know, with a higher perspective, through wisdom, through discernment, through, you know, that type of energy. And you may be like, again, like surrounded by people who don't quite understand the concept of that, right? It doesn't make sense to them, especially if they're living in still kind of like that 3D reality, if you will, right? Like, those are just terms to use, you know, if they're still under restrictions, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to be very important for you to really express, right? That's the purpose, right? Your purpose, one of your purposes, especially if you're in this Three of Wands Hermit energy, is to allow people to see this. Allow people to see your process. Allow people to see the divine move in your life. Because that's part of this here, okay? Yeah, I heard even if they don't understand. Even if they don't understand. Okay, tell me more about this Three of Wands. Show the world the real you. Judgment. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. With the Devil and the Star at the bottom of the deck, that's healing restrictions. Literally. So it's like, this Judgment is really kind of giving this energy of like you like really kind of tearing anything apart that comes in your way of like this rise that you're going through, right? Like this ascension, right? Not in a linear way, right? It's almost, there could be like certain people that don't even, you know what I mean? Like some of you keep your ascension to yourself, right? And it could be out of fear of judgment, you know what I'm saying? Because it could have been, and I don't necessarily feel like it's fear of judgment actually at this point. What it feels like is it's not fear, it's just a knowing of like, you know, others may not understand here. Five of Cups. Okay, tell me about this. It's time to take action. Okay. So I feel like there could be a certain energy. They could be feeling like urgency to take some sort of action towards you. And it doesn't feel, you know, with the devil showing up, you know, and the Page of Cups, this feels like very much like immature energy, you know, very young-minded, very restricted, very like devious, very tempting. Okay, it's maybe somebody from the past. Okay, but this is somebody who is like feeling like they need to take some sort of action here. They want to, you know, kind of start a new cycle and reconcile here. Could be an Aries, doesn't have to be, okay? But for a lot of you, I laughed because there are certain parts and pieces of you that you may have kind of put to rest, that I feel like you're bringing back to life, okay? It's almost like they needed to rest, okay? Those, like, you know, it could be like certain qualities, or because, you know, there could have been, if there was a time where you were under a lot of stress, high cortisol, you know, like that type of energy, it feels like you've been going through some sort of rest and rejuvenation, and it's almost like there's an energy of like slowly bringing these pieces and these parts of you, you know, waking them back up. Like, how was your slumber, right? Are you ready to get back to it? You know? And that's what this energy feels like. Now, some of this, especially when it comes to this person, if some of you have a person that is wanting to, you know, feeling that sense of urgency to, you know, come towards you very quickly, a part of a version of you that, you know, a piece of you that you are bringing back to life, I feel like is a little bit of, you know, it's, feels a little sassy, feels a little cocky, like not in a bad way, right? But in a way of, this piece of you is not timid, and they do not mind confrontation, and the thing is, it's not like this piece of you is out looking for confrontation, but this piece of you does not cower to it, okay? And that is very important to that, or to this, like, where you're going, right? It's like, there are, like I said, you've been in this like rest and rejuvenation, right? And it's almost like, you know, your higher self is, and you may be noticing this, right? Like certain things within you, like coming back to life, and it's like your higher self and your divine team, and even the work that you are doing personally, like I said, is going around and, you know, reawakening these different pieces and parts of you, okay? And so they're like, you know, waking back up, and obviously you want to, you know, give them a minute, right? When we wake up, like, I always need a minute, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, give them a minute, right? Like, to really kind of get back into it, right? But it feels like you are, at least definitely by Aries season, there will be a lot of these different, you know, pieces and parts of you that are coming out of rest, okay? And yeah, and then again, you know, that's when I feel like, and for some of you, it's going to come before Aries season, okay? You know, we're all at different places on this timeline, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's like no later than Aries season, you are going to be feeling these certain pieces and parts of you that have been kind of like laying dormant. You know, like I said, it's out of rest and rejuvenation, and even probably protection, okay? Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, good golly. A good golly, Mr. Molly. Mr. Molly? What? I can't seem to find Molly. Molly. Okay, your dreams need a practical plan. Somebody's name could be Molly. Okay, so your dreams in your practical plane, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Star. Yeah, there may be some things like I said, in this like human experience, like in the human world, the logical world, the practical world, that need your attention right now. Okay. And if they need your attention, this is healing in some way with the Star being here. Okay. This is a part of your healing. Okay. It's like, you know, there's an energy of like you've done the internal work, so it's like you know better, right? And there's a space of like doing better, right? You know, you could have, this could be things that you've just been like putting off, or you know, or whatever, I'll get to it, or you know, that type of energy. Or it does, though. It feels, you know, just like logical, practical things that are boring as shit. Okay, and I hate to say it like that, but it's true. And but there is an energy of things kind of being still right now. And I feel like it's not to say that like they'll be still until you take care of this. I don't necessarily feel like it's like a threatening thing like that. But it's like this energy of like, maybe while things are still, it might be a good idea to address these things. You know what I mean? So that just feels like, you know, this full moon could really kind of be shedding some light on certain things. You know what I mean? Bringing, you know, things like that to your attention. Or it could just, there could just be like this energy kind of with this full moon, like that promotes that, right? It's like, you know, kind of like this energy that says, yeah, I think I want to, you know, reel that in, or get that together, or take care of that, or, you know, and, you know, it's probably little, for some people, it's probably a bunch of little things, you know, there could be like one big thing, or, you know, I don't know, but it's, I feel like the energy is here, to help you, you know, you could be still on this, you could be not moving forward on it because maybe it's an area that you don't know much about, or maybe it's like something new, or like I said, maybe it's just like, you know, maybe you're worried about like the finances, or, you know, I don't know what it is, but I do feel like if you take some sort of step or something like that, right, and move forward on this, like you will have what you need, you know. So you are being encouraged to take care of the boring practical shit that nobody wants to do. Okay. And there's energy here to support that. Okay. Yeah. Look, Ace of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. Okay. All right. Your hard work is paying off, please, for the collective. Just looking up at the comments really quick, a couple words popped out to me. Glamp. I'm all about a glamp. And then also with the ambition crystal, yes. I recently did something and reminded me, like, of who the hell I am and things that I've accomplished, and, you know, that type of stuff. And I was like, damn, I forgot that I am like this, you know, shit. Like, I forgot I did all that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I forgot, you know, yeah. It was very empowering. Okay, your hard work is paying off with the death card. So that's a death and a rebirth, right? With the Fool. The Two of Wands. Literally, yeah. And I did that. I was updating my resume, and I was like, oh, shit. Corie, you're a beast. Because it doesn't look like it necessarily on paper, but when I'm, like, going through it and stuff like that, and I'm remembering all of the things that I, like, you know, created and implemented and executed and, you know, accomplished at, you know, and all these different positions, and how in every position I always rose to the top, right? I always set the pace. I always, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it didn't matter. And I needed that. You know what I mean? Like, I needed that reminder for sure. Okay, sorry. Back to you guys. But yeah, it's hard to see it on paper, but, like, you know, looking back, I'm like, fuck. I really ran that shit. But anyways, okay. Your hard work is paying off with the Death, the Fool, the Two of Wands, and the Five of Cups. And this is literally the Fool being that kind of like that new beginning. And I kind of saw this over here, right? This is like, this Fool energy is giving me that energy where, you know, all of these certain, like, pieces of you, right? They're coming back to life, right? Your hard work is paying off in this healing, okay? This Five of Cups energy, all right? With this death and this rebirth. So basically, there, you know, for a lot of you, it's like you're getting to a point, you know, obviously we want to continue working on ourselves and breaking generational curses, but there is something very significant with this Five of Cups that had a big impact on your emotional and mental stability and maturity and all of those things. And you are, you know, it's like I said, it's almost like you had kind of like shut down, right? A lot of different pieces and parts of you had kind of shut down in order to protect and preserve them, okay? And you've been in this space of rest and rejuvenation, you know, and it feels like it's all like coming to a head here in the very best way. And I feel like, you know, coming back to this, like you know, the practical, whatever, logical, boring stuff, right? It feels like you are definitely being encouraged to take care of that now, especially because when this fresh start happens, you know, this fresh energy, or however this like shows up for you, or, you know, whatever it is here, it's almost kind of giving the energy of like you won't necessarily have time to do these things, right? Or you're going to wish that you had taken care of them when you had the time. You know what I mean? Like, it's things like that. So not to say that you're going to be like super slam busy all the time, with like gross boring things, right? But maybe there's a lot of travel involved, or maybe there's a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just feels like there are certain things that need to be handled, okay? That may be boring and annoying, but we've got to do them. And I'm speaking to myself also, so no judgment for me. Okay. Okay. All right, let's get some final messages about this. Of course. I don't even know why I picked up this deck. It's okay. There's a divine feminine that's being blocked from somebody that is... Oh, okay. That could be... It could also be a masculine energy, because we do have a nice guy out here with priest energy. So... Well, hold on. Because, you know, this priest energy always gives me funky energy. I would like to one day pick up some good energy from this priest, but I have yet to do so. Yeah, because it looks like there's a priest that could be sending evil eye to some sort of masculine energy to cause some sort of destruction. A nice guy here. Okay, but going back to that, remember that, like, that energy that I said that may be coming towards you, right? You know, that may be wanting to take action, right? They felt a sense of urgency. This is being blocked from, like, I don't know, either they can reach you and you just have discernment and you see right through it, or they just can't reach you. Your divine's like, you know, either you've blocked their number, or like the divine is like got them in so much confusion and illusion that they, you know, you know, they may even text the wrong person or something. They may even reach out to the wrong person. Okay, so yeah, because I feel like you are so close. You are so close when it comes to healing this Five of Cups energy here. Okay? That your ancestors are like, no, sorry. Collective's quarantined at this time. They're not sick, just resting. Tell me about this. This house keeps showing up. So there's something specific about a house. Tell me about this evil eye and this destruction. What the pork is that? What is that? An old man. Tell me about this nice guy and this priest energy. Are they different? Well, tell me about the nice guy. Because for some reason, someone's balding. I don't know why that matters, but somebody may be losing their hair. If that's the case, it's because they've been doing some silly stuff here. Evil eye, trying to cause destruction, maybe love spells. We've got love spells out here. Yeah. Or they may wear like a... Do they call them toupees for guys anymore? They call them wigs. I don't even know. What is this priest manifesting? Yeah, look. Animosity and thief. Tell me about this house and this relationship. Yeah, it doesn't matter though. Like, yeah, we have moving on. Yeah. I don't know that you're like too concerned with this. It keeps showing up. It's so Why does this keep showing up?
Why?
Why does it keep showing up? Tell me more. Because somebody tried to bind. Oh. Somebody maybe tried to bind an entity to an achievement. They could have had some sort of entity attachment. They could have tried to bind this. It's almost like, again, something that you were working on or something like that. Somebody tried to bind either their energy or themselves to this, right? They wanted to take this here or something like that. Yeah, but they definitely had an entity attached to them. That's why it keeps coming up. Because this person continuously tries to bind themselves to something that is yours, whether it be your energy or your success, maybe an achievement, something that you're building. Knowing, it's like this person knows that they have that they're like an anchor. You know what I mean? Like they are literally, and not in a good way, right? Sometimes an anchor can be a good thing. This is not a good anchor, but that's the way that they're describing it. This person knows that their energy is like an anchor. It just goes straight to the bottom and is there. You know? And it's almost like I'm seeing somebody kind of like frantically, you know, like running around the ship, like cutting off these anchors. You know what I mean? That's almost what it seems like you've been doing here. And it's like, if you've been trying to heal and rest and rejuvenate and you've still got somebody that's trying to keep you in this type of energy and things like that, yeah, things may take a wee bit longer. Because this person, but don't worry, okay? Like it's like this. It's, you know, I was sitting on the couch the other day and I had this moment where I like realized it's like if you can just take a look around and recognize like your positioning and how the divine has always got you in a position to keep you safe or to keep you this could also be somebody that wants you to stay bound to some sort of achievement. But again, I mostly feel like this is somebody who keeps trying to throw the anchor down on your ship. You know? Yeah, self-love. Yeah, eventually they're going to be thrown overboard, though. Like, I'm not sure, you know. I'm not sure how this person got on the ship, okay? I don't know how they got there. I feel like they snuck in. Yeah. But yeah, this is what this person is continuously tries to do. You know what I mean? And it's like a rat race. It may feel like one, right? Yeah, but we have ascending. I'm telling you, it's like we have the self-love, high honor, and boss with this ascending. Yeah, this person's a cheater. Okay, they may actually like cheat in relationships, but when it comes to life as well, like, it showed me a vision. I can't remember what movie it's from or show or whatever, but it was like some sort of, there was like a boat race or something like that. What's that called? Where they, where they're all rowing? What's that? And they're in these long, canoe type, they're not canoes, but like, boat things, and they row and they race. Okay, but with this, like, on this show, these kids or whatever, they had magical powers. You should have known because, I was watching it. But anyways, and they were cheating, right? They were using their, some sort of gift or some sort of something to cheat in order to, like, win the race. Like, somebody has got themselves in a race with you and they're cheating to try to win. But we all know how that goes. Literally, we all know how that goes. What do we have? 45 minutes? Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Yeah. But anywho, guys, this is what's going on. I wouldn't be too concerned with this other person's energy, okay? Because eventually, right, like, you're going to continue ascending so much so that your ship is like floating. It's like flying, like Peter Pan. And you know what I mean? And it won't matter, you know, this person's energy won't matter. Especially when they're telling me, especially when all of these, you know, it's like when all of these different pieces and parts of you are awakened, woo, I feel like you are a force to be reckoned with. Okay? A lot of you, it's like, you know, you're going to be coming back into some energy and you're going to be like, man, I forgot what this felt like. You know, like, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, anywho, just know this keeps showing up because this person keeps doing stupid shit, right? Like, excuse my language. But you just need to continue doing what you're doing because I really feel like it's like, I know I'm constantly saying, like, you're so close or you're on the brink of or, you know, like, whatever. But it truly does feel like, whatever it is that you're healing is that's it. Okay, so whatever it is that you're healing is what this person is able to attach that anchor to. That one makes sense. And because you're so close to healing this, right? You're so like you've been working and working and working and working, right? Like yeah. You know, it's almost like this energy of, like, say you're in a ship and your ship starts floating and this person, like, throws an anchor, like, from the ground. And, you know, for an extended amount of time, they were able to hit the ship, bring it back down, right? But what they're showing me now is somebody throwing an anchor and it coming straight back down on this person. Because your ship is too high. This person can no longer throw it that high. They don't have the strength. They're not strong enough. Love you, Michelle. So, anyways, this is what's going on, my darlings. I don't think I'm going to take this over to the extended. I think I'll leave it here. I think I'm going to do something, you know, maybe different or special for the Patreon lovelies. But yeah, this is definitely what's going on here. Yeah, I just cut the deck 3 times. It was look at the bigger picture, you are enough, and luck is on your side. Okay? Anyways. You are enough just as you are, also. Like, even if you're still moving through some things, healing some things, still not like, you know, maybe there's some parts of your shadow that are still, you know, there could be still some codependencies or, you know, like, you know, coping things, or you're still working through things. You're still good enough right now. Okay? Even in that, even where you are right now, no matter where you are right now, you are enough. Even if you're far from where you want to be. You're more than enough. Flo, congratulations. Oh my gosh. Do we have any name ideas yet? Or no? Or you're welcome, Michelle. Oh, I love that. Is it pronounced Lena Lee? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. What is that? Sorry, guys. Oh. Sorry. Oh. I got distracted. All right, guys. Listen. I love you guys. Crystal, I agree. These babies that are being born they are born remembering. I love that, Michelle. I wondered that too, Michelle. I thought, but then I was like, well, maybe it's Lee. I don't know. Absolutely. Absolutely. But anyways, guys, all right, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing, getting lots of stuff done. Got personals and things like that to do. But listen, I love you so very much. Yes, I do. And I hope that you have a fantastic day. How many years of business office management experience do I have, guys? Quite a bit. Anyways, okay, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm sorry. Flo, I'm so excited for your new beautiful addition. Have a good day, guys.